After obtaining your ID, now you should be able to access the game. To access the game, just insert your ID in the upper left text field and then hit start. Now you'll be waiting for the other players to join the session as well. After all players join the session, the game will start. Here you can see the map. You will be the blue planet and your friend will be the purple planet. The enemy will be the red planet, and you can see the darker planets will be the neutral planets. Every planet has certain properties. By looking at this planet, we can say that the name of the planet is P1 and the number of ships reside on it is 2 ships. The ships are the currency of the game. The more ships you have, the higher your score will be. But bear in mind that every game is consisting of rounds, and every round has a special time. You can see here that you have the remaining time in a countdown, and if you run out of the countdown before doing any action, it will carry out to the next round. Poof! Now something magical happened. I want you to pay attention to the planet you own. Or actually any other planets that is being controlled by another player. You see that the number has increased from 2 to 3, which means that every planet has a regeneration capability. However, the capability changes by the size of the planet. The bigger it is, the more ships it will generate. And more ships means higher score. And that's what we want. Okay, time to talk over some planets now. We specified our planet and then we hover over the target. Now you see when we hover over the planets you can see a label showing up, which consists of 2 numbers. The upper number shows how many ships this planet regenerates every round, and the lower number shows how many turns or rounds it will take to reach this planet. So bigger planet means more ships, and further planets means more time to reach that target. Okay, let's attack planet 5 now. Once you have clicked it, you can see the arrow, the blue arrow spans from your ship planet to the target planet with a label in the middle, which is 3/3. Now what this means is that the upper 3 will be how many ships are sending and the lower will be how many turns it will take to reach that planet. Now this is just a plan, and the actual action will take over once the turn is done. But let's suppose that you want to change your mind and you want to cancel this plan. All you have to do is just right click on that label and it will cancel it. Now let's just send some ships for real. Here you can click and choose how many ships you want to send. The important thing is that to always send more than the target ships. For example, I'm going to send 3 ships toward this planet 8 and it has 1 ship. Now how it will be done is that when the ships arrive, it will cancel the number of ships on that planet, and if I have more it will be mine. But if I send less, I will simply reduce the number of ships on that planet by the number of the ships I sent. Here you can see my friend also made a move for attacking planet number 9. And by the things we're going, both of us will be able to take 8 and 9. And I can also send another ship to planet 2 in hopes that we will both take it together. Now if he sends 1 ship at planet 2 at the same time I send it, and they arrive at the same time, it will be a 50-50 chance that one of us will take that planet, because only one person can take the ownership of 1 planet. And if we have the same amount of ships, that means it will be a 50-50 chance. However, if I send more than him, for example I send 2 and he sends 1 ship, I will take the ownership of this planet. So while waiting for who's gonna take this planet for the next turn, I can send supplies to my front planets by sending ships to my planets, or I can even send ships to my friend's planet to help him if he needs any help. Now this will reduce my score but increases his score, because the way the score is being calculated is that it checks how many ships you have divided by the total number of ships owned by all players. So I have 30% of the ships on the map right now, and my friend has 23. So it's time to attack this big planet in the middle. I'll be sending 4 ships toward that planet. I mean, look at it, it's awesome. It has 6 ships regeneration per round. So I'm sure it's gonna be a good deal. Awesome, look. So now he sent 3 ships and I'm sending 4. And the total will be more than the current amount of ships on that planet. So that means we will take that planet. However, since I sent more, this planet will belong to me. And we can see that the enemy is making their move as well. Awesome. Now, when I have nothing to do and I finished all the actions I want to do, I can just click on in turn, and this will let the others know that I have finished my turn. So that round go skip to the next round faster. Look at that. Now I have most of the ships actually, and I have the bigger ships. That will mean my score will boost up. And you can see that actually right now I have 42 and my friend has 17. It's very important to fortify my planet now and make it protected. However, the situation might not be fair for my teammates because there's a huge difference between our score and we're supposed to be helping each other. This brings up a risk of him giving up on me. And when that happens, his planets will go to the enemy, and the enemy will gain an amount of ships mentioned in the upper left corner. And when the enemy gains this amount of ships, it will reduce my score to half at what it is right now, which compromises my state, while his score will be halved, but it will freeze at a certain amount. Yes, that's what happened. Look at that. He surrendered. Actually, partly it's my fault because I was not helping him that much. What happened is that he did not think it was fair for me to gain all the glory while him being in the background. So it's better off to save some score and to teach me a lesson to be a better person next time. So he gave the enemy a better chance of winning this game by giving them that amount of ships, putting me in a tight situation. And I have to deal with it right now. I mean, there isn't much to do. When you look at the enemy, they have 25, 25, 21, 21. It's more than me, and now I don't think that I have anything else to do but to accept defeat, because once he gave up, I will not be able to give up as well. And also another thing worth mentioning is that if both of us gave up at the same time, look at that, I am losing. So if both of us losing at the same time, both of us will get 0 and the enemy will win. So it has to be one of us that gives up. So next time I will make sure that I'll be more collaborative with him, and this way we'll help each other win more. Because as you can see, things are getting sour for me and there isn't much to do. Yeah, I have to accept this. To be honest, I would have done the same if I was in his place. And to do that, just click on the button, the red button of the give up that was obvious before. So the game ends with one of the team loses their ships, or the game reaches the maximum number of rounds, which is 15. Also, your friend will be assigned to you randomly among the players, and you'll be playing against different enemies. So it's important for you to be adaptive and collaborative with your teammate, otherwise you will do as bad as I did in the game now. When the game finishes, you will be able to see the leaderboard for the current session, which compares your score with other players' scores and even your friend's score. So, and you will see the average score over the past stages. So you will have you will understand your standing among the other players to help you adjust your strategy maybe. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the game.